That moment is upon us, you growly listeners of Beartown Radio. We're now at part 8 of Destiny of the Doctor, the audiobook series which helped celebrate the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. I'm DC Wood, the presenter of The Box of Stuff, and it's time for our review of Enemy Aliens, starring the 8th Doctor, Paul McGann. Let's get underway!
Whereas Victory had given the Doctor a second wind, excitedly reviewing highlights of the previous 48 hours in a stream of consciousness splurge. The Fabergé egg bomb, the living painting, tea with Vita Sackville West. Charlotte, known as Charlie, wanted only to flump in an armchair and kick off the boots of the Russian cavalry officer's uniform she appeared to have ended up wearing. Doctor, I'm pooped, done in, jiggered, all puffed out. And I absolutely refuse to be dragged off on another jaunt for at least a couple of hours. But as she prepared to flump, the Doctor froze at the edge of the six-sided mahoganyed altar that formed the control room's centrepiece. No!
Not many people know of the 8th Doctor's exploits following his predecessor's regeneration in San Francisco all those years ago, but his adventures did continue with all manner of new companions in tales that became legendary in their own right. Here, during this particular period of destiny, the 8th Doctor is ably assisted by perhaps his best companion, the loyal and courageous Charlotte Charlie Pollard. After completing one adventure, the Doctor and Charlie are soon off on another. Having intercepted a bizarre transmission, they investigate and proceed to 1935, landing in London's West End. But they fall into the worst kind of trouble when they stumble right onto a murder, and immediately find themselves on the run for a crime they didn't commit. Can the mysterious Hilary Hammond help? Enemy Aliens is written by Alan Barnes and narrated by India Fisher, who has always played Charlie in the Big Finish audio series for Doctor Who. Michael Maloney is cast as Hilary Hammond in the secondary role.
Too late for him, my dear. Hurry, before anyone realizes.
I've always loved Paul McGann's Doctor, ever since I saw 1996's Doctor Who the movie. What made the 8th Doctor so unique was that after his sole television appearance, until 2013, his tenure continued exclusively in literally dozens of audio dramas from Big Finish Productions, and we really owe Big Finish and writer Alan Barnes a world of thanks for developing the 8th Doctor in such a way, because without their contributions, Enemy Aliens would have been severely impeded by a lack of source material. And of course, the Big Finish series were finally recognised as canon in the TV show continuity itself during the final moments of the exceptional Night of the Doctor, where number 8's regeneration was finally revealed. But I digress. Alan Barnes was the only logical choice for writing this particular Destiny episode, given all his work with the character's 8th incarnation. Having enjoyed Alan's writing of the delightful 2007 animated adventure The Infinite Quest, I was looking forward to Enemy Aliens, and overall, it's fun. This is somewhat of a romantic, thrilling chase story, with the inspirations from the 39 Steps being blatant. I agree with the majority. This is the 39 Steps with a Doctor Who twist, and that's why I love it. It suits the 8th Doctor and his character perfectly. Charlie gets most of the spotlight here, and this is a very good thing. Although one of the most prominent companions in the Big Finish audio series, not many fans who follow Doctor Who on telly know about her. Barnes takes time to present her character and background, making the listener care about her. Even those who already know of Charlie will be pleased to see that she remains tragic, brilliant, and distinctive. India Fisher has a beautiful voice and narrates the story with great charm, and Michael Maloney deliciously portrays the enigmatic Hilary Hammond. The whole atmosphere here makes for one of the richest, most artistic productions in all of Destiny.
As Hilary slunk off into the gathering gloom, Charlie couldn't help wondering if she'd not just made the worst mistake of her life.
But while Enemy Aliens, like Babelsphere, is great fun, it's also very predictable and it drags in places. There's a major plot twist just before the third act, which saves the story from flopping, and without it, Enemy Aliens could have ended up being worse than Trouble in Paradise. As endearing as India Fisher is throughout, her performance isn't as versatile as the other narrators in this series. She doesn't bother with an impersonation for Paul McGann when voicing the Eighth Doctor, which is okay on one hand, but disappointing for those who expected something more. The choice of human antagonists for enemy aliens is inspired, but let down by the plot's alien revelation. It's like Alan Barnes had to include this unappealing plot element for the sake of it being Doctor Who. This just wasn't necessary, and the story would have been so much better off without it.
Within minutes, 2 of them would be dead, their bodies ripped apart by an unknown assailant.
Although not one of the elite parts in Destiny of the Doctor, Enemy Aliens still remains a fun romp that is rather enjoyable. The use of a Destiny theme here makes this part feel integral in a manner that suitably befits the Eighth Doctor, and newcomers will enjoy it and knowing more about him. There are better audiobooks out there featuring the Doctor and Charlie, but this is still worth your time. 4 stars. Enemy Aliens is available via digital download or on CD wherever audiobooks are sold. For any Whovians who have listened to Destiny of the Doctor, specifically this episode, please leave your comments below. What did you think? Share your thoughts, but no spoilers please. Coming up is the long-awaited return of the Ninth Doctor. He's finally back in Night of the Whisper. We'll see you there.